to the February 13th MountCast. It is me, Leo Saylor. I'll be playing the role of your moderator today, joined by both Ryan Poley, Safwan Avi, and producer Ryan as usual. All these fellows looking good. Me, I'm not going to speak to that. What do you guys think?
You don't look like that swell today. I mean, you're wearing socks with your loafers today.
Do I look schwifty?
Like semi-schwifty, yeah.
Okay. Just to clarify, this is an audio-only podcast. Ryan currently has a hat on that does say schwifty, so I figured I'd throw that one in there somewhere.
Get schwifty.
Yeah, exactly. Can you define that one for us? Is that an Urban Dictionary or is that Webster's?
No, it's Urban.
Okay.
But those of you who aren't unculturally swine, like Leo here, watch Rick and Morty, the TV show. I think it's on Cartoon Network. They mentioned the word schwifty. It's not an actual word. You can find it in the Urban Dictionary somewhere, but it basically means like swaggy, like post 2015.
Before you watch that show, remember, viewers' discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion very much advised. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Leo and Ryan are rocking the hats today.
Why aren't you? You're due for a haircut.
Yeah, I'm due for a haircut. Right after this, I'm going to get a haircut. We're going to look like a whole new man.
Okay, so schwifty has a really interesting definition, and I was going to read it, but then I read further and realized that I cannot, so go look it up on the Urban Dictionary on your own time. It is pretty interesting. I don't believe it follows what we thought it meant.
It's more
However, yeah,
it's like rated X.
Yeah. It's not like profane, but it is kind of a mature audience intended. If you're catching my drift, if not, then get your head out of here. Just start paying attention. All right.
Have any of you guys ever tried to watch a rated R movie in theaters when you were like 12 years old and like just tried to buy a ticket and walk in?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
I've done that like 3 or 4 times. The beard kind of helps.
Well, the way of doing it is really just buy a ticket to see How to Train Your Dragon and then walk in to 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah,
Like,
you could just do that.
Wait.
Buy a ticket. They'll let you in, and then you just walk in.
Right,
to
right.
the
You bought
actual
tickets to How to Train Your Dragon, and then you walked into 50 Shades of Messed Up.
Messed up. Oh,
Very messed up.
I'll be honest, boys. I have not seen any more.
It's
of
a
these
pornographic film that's like just rated R.
I haven't seen any of the 50 Shades movies.
Me neither.
There's what, 3
Because
of
I have
them now?
dignity still.
Yeah, I haven't seen them either, but I was talking to a couple I know, and the girl was like, yeah, it was good because it didn't make me uncomfortable. It didn't feel like a porno. And the guy was like, yeah, no, I was mad about that. So I was just like...
It's some high-quality entertainment.
Exactly. We just apparently got 2 different ends of the spectrum, depending on what you're feeling. You also check it out or not check it out. Personally, I don't think I will be. Balling on a budget, and movies, they'd be pricey these days, right?
Like $6 for Tuesdays on Western Hills Cinema, but every other day is like $12.
Right?
Dude,
It's
ridiculous.
Tuesday now. What else are you doing on Tuesday? Oh, wait, I know. Boys, what do we got going on tonight?
Bingo.
Bingo.
9:30, baby.
Yeah,
Big
9:30.
money. What's the final prize? I don't even know.
Something good. I don't really know either, but they're generally pretty solid. I won a Papa John's gift card not too long ago. Someone won a Keurig, a smart TV. I heard an Apple TV was once won.
Yeah, that was my roommate Simon. Shout out to Sauce.
Yeah.
Concert tickets have been given away in the past.
Yeah, they did Kevin
it
Hart
Bunbury
not too long
soon?
ago. Bunbury is this summer, but I tell you what, if there's tickets ever available for Bunbury, you guys can count me in. Email me at leo.sailor@msj.edu with your free tickets. I'll pick a winner.
Where is Bingo at? Is it in the Harrington?
It is at Fifth Third.
Fifth Third.
Fifth Third.
Okay.
Third.
That place gets loaded. Honestly, like a lot of people, I think they hear, oh, activities put on by the Mount. It's probably not going to be that fun. A lot of them are fun, but specifically Bingo, the Fifth Third cafeteria gets filled up. There's not enough chairs. That's how popular an
Because
event
it's
it is.
giving away free things for
Right.
being lucky.
There's nothing better in this world than free things. So
Free food, free high fives.
Yeah, exactly. There's free food there too. As Ryan and I just got a free high five, which was pretty rad.
I don't give those out too often.
I made the mistake of not too long ago, I wound up winning, like you said, the Papa John's gift card. And instead of saying bingo real loud, getting ecstatic and all, I accidentally got up and yelled tic-tac-toe 3 in a row. And everyone looked at me like I was a moron.
Because it's kind of true.
Maybe there's a little bit of truth to that. They asked me what my fun fact was, and I emphatically told them my fun fact was that I am a hokey pokey aficionado. So,
Can you like show us?
Okay, I can show you guys, but the listeners at home / earbuds
You can't see this, yeah.
Yeah, they can't see it, but the vocals are pretty terrific. Let me ask producer Ryan, is that something I can do right now?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty, guys, I want you to feel free to join in with me. Those listening at home, you know what to do. Can I get a 5, 6, 7, 8?
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
First you put your right foot in, then you take it out. You put your left foot in, then you take a bow. You turn it all around, because that's what it's all about. You do the
I think
hokey
he's saying that
pokey.
wrong.
I think
the
I'm
words
nailing
are.
it.
I think it's just like the PG-13 version because it's kind of dirty.
You did say he's
Is
an
it?
aficionado.
I am an aficionado. That is the original.
Mhm.
Everyone else is doing their own little spin on it. They're doing kind of a, what do they call those?
A remix.
A remix. I'm just not about that jazz. It's not really my scene. But personally, I like the original.
It's not bad.
Yeah, tweet us in if you like it or not.
All right, let's go to local news here.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about the recent scandal at Elder High School.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Right down the street.
Very
Yeah,
controversial.
Alumni, proud alumni this week. Let me tell you, it's sad to see it. We've been doing these cheers for about 20 years, and it's finally happened. We finally got nubbed for being racist. It's ridiculous.
I didn't see the details on it, but when I did see the headlines, I was a little bit
We're not going to go
put
into
off
details
by
here.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should not do that. But I was a little bit put off by just the headline in general. I didn't really feel like I needed to know what exactly was said. But the fact that it got attention in general was probably just a sign that it's a touchy subject and something that honestly doesn't make me
Doesn't belong
smile
in
too
sports.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
bad-
so
bad
to be general about it, a lot of racially insensitive things were said.
Wow.
A lot of uncomfortable things were said to a lot of people, and I feel if you were chanting it for a long time, that's fine, but that's just something you don't do. It's human to not make fun of people because of their race, their culture, where they come from.
Bring it
that
into an
shouldn't
environment
happen.
where it just doesn't belong in the first place. Like
Yeah.
sports is the place where the American dream is embodied. Anybody can do anything, and to bring people down like that, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, if you want to chant "you suck" and create all your own creative chants, that's fine.
Yeah, call someone ugly. I don't care.
Yeah, even calling someone ugly, people, that's fine. But don't talk about people's families. Don't talk about their religion, their race. That's just a social norm that's constructed that you
That's
just
why
don't do.
ESPN's going down and Barstool's going up because ESPN talks about politics. Whenever there's a presidential race, whenever Trump says anything, ESPN's ratings go down. They don't want to see politics in their sports.
Right.
They want to see people dunking basketballs and hitting bombs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's why I turn it on, and then Stephen A. Smith gets on there, and he's
Stay off the weed.
man is a wild man.
So our thoughts are with the families that were,
affected by
affected by it. Hopefully, Elder will do something
We
about.
issued an apology and everything.
Yeah.
Everything. People are being punished. Some kid got expelled already.
Yeah.
That was started the chant. So repercussions are being made.
Yeah, it's very good that they're taking action. So that's what we like to
It
see.
is good to see that they're not doing a slap on the hand or, hey, don't do that next time. They're
Yeah.
saying,
That's
we
what it
won't
usually
stand
is.
for this, and we're not only going to make an example out of you, but we're also going to treat you the way that we see fit. And I couldn't agree more with the actions that Elder has taken.
All right, let's move on. Let's go on to let's talk a little bit about the Colts and trying to sign Josh McDaniels, and he just backs
goodness.
out, does a
Wow.
little shimmy shake, and right back to the Patriots.
Can you blame him for sticking with the Patriots? I
No.
know it's for an offensive coordinator job, but still, he's with the Patriots.
I can see in the foreseeable future, the next 3 to 4 years, I think once Brady's gone, Belichick's gone.
No, Brady's staying until at least 65. He might eat a walnut a day, eat some kale, and go back on the field. Senior citizen of the year.
Apparently,
yeah, but
that
Belichick might kick the bucket before Brady retires. So.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he has the healthiest diet.
He does
He's
not.
wearing his half sweaters and everything.
apparently Bill Belichick told Josh McDaniels before he took the job that he would open his world to him. Kind of like we saw with Bill Parcells in the Giants days when they were winning Super Bowls together. Josh McDaniels, that is a smart move to try to keep your offensive coordinator. You already lost Matt Patricia to the Lions. Losing Josh McDaniels would be crucial. I know we all know that they're the Patriots, and more than likely they're going to keep winning, but it's not easy replacing two of your top men, offensive and defensive coordinators. So Bill Belichick, it was recruiting. They were recruiting Josh McDaniels.
You said Matt Patricia went to the Lions?
Yeah, Matt Patricia's not.
Wow,
a head coach
what
of the
an
Lions.
upgrade for the MSJ men's football team.
Oh, man.
What an upgrade, guys!
Oh.
Wow!
Go Loins!
I love the loins.
MSJ will be moving up to D1 here in the next few years. NFL guy coaching us.
Well, we
We're
gotta
playing
get
at the shoe in not too long.
Yeah,
we gotta get attendance up first before we go D1.
we're pushing for 1,000.
Yeah.
Here at scenic Schuler Field. Oh man.
In other news, the UEFA Champions League has returned. There's a lot of big matchups coming up this week. We have Juventus and Tottenham. You have Real Madrid and PSG, the main one.
Chelsea and Barcelona.
Chelsea
played.
and Barcelona. You got the top powers will be playing, and everybody's looking forward to that. Go Real Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo,
Bandwagon.
CR7.
We have a bandwagon fan over here, and his name is
so-
Safwan.
As a non-soccer fan, give me your best sales job as to why I should get into not just the sport, but the UEFA League or the Premier League, whichever one you're talking about.
I got this ole, ole, ole,
All right, I'm sold. Season ticket holder already.
I mean, in Cincinnati, at least it's growing, you know.
That's true. I saw on somebody's Snapchat story, I'm really not too sure who, FC is going to be playing NKU here.
That was my story.
No way.
Hey, you're crazy.
Dude, you're schwifty over here. No way.
Yeah, they play on the 27th, I think, at NKU. So.
How about that? Might have to go check that one out.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching that. And they play UC the week after. It's a couple friendly games. You know, nobody's going to be slide tackling, no blood, no foul, no bones broken.
Will there be any British announcers?
Hopefully, I'll be there at least trying to imitate them.
Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Martin Tyler.
I vote, honestly, we go down there as a podcast group, and since there probably will be no announcers, let's just all get bullhorns and do a play-by-play with British announcements.
Right, be the official, unofficial advisor of this podcast.
And other news around hockey,
All right.
Penguins superstar forward Sidney Crosby scored his legendary 400th goal.
He did.
He is widely considered the greatest player of his generation and one of the top 5 players of all time. Arguably number 2 behind, obviously, Wayne Gretzky.
The great one.
You know, arguments can be made. A lot of people will say Gordie Howe. A lot of people will say Sidney Crosby. But what you can't doubt is the championships, the consistency, and with all of his concussions that he dealt with throughout his years that many people thought he wouldn't recover from. He's back. He's better than ever, and without question, the greatest player of his generation.
Yeah, it's good to see. You know, it's also incredible because he's such a great playmaker. He's always distributing the puck, making those passes that just you dream of as a player.
He's
and,
like LeBron out there on the ice.
He really is.
Yeah.
It's impressive to watch, and even though he's a good sized guy, he's not huge. Everyone, even the guys who are like 8 inches taller, 30 pounds heavier, they all say he's the hardest guy to knock off the puck in hockey, even though he's not of that size and stature. It's really interesting to see a guy who can focus on that part of his game.
He probably
so
does
much.
like, Pilates and yoga,
Oh,
make sure his
yeah.
core is very strong. That's what Jake Arrieta does. Go Cubs.
Jake Arrieta.
Oh yeah, the guy who was good for like half a season. I remember that. Yeah.
Well, we just replaced him. We got Yu Darvish, signed him for a 4-year deal or so.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
the guy
good
who's
luck in the
overhyped and
playoffs
wasn't
with
any
that.
Good in the playoffs.
Good luck in the playoffs with you, Darvish.
Yeah, have fun.
Speaking
don't
of-
worry, the Stros got Garrett Cole, so I think
He was supposed to be the next big thing. Remember, he was drafted number 1
yeah.
overall out of UCLA
Yeah.
back in the draft.
Well, they got that Glasnow guy there in Pittsburgh and the Jamison Tyon, who's taken forever because of injuries to develop. But, man, both those guys can really throw heat. Same with Garrett Cole.
All right, we can stop bashing on the Cubs for like 2 minutes, please.
All right. Yeah, I mean, as a Reds fan, World Series are bust, am I right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You're like 60-92 again.
5 world
That would
championships.
be better than I anticipate.
I don't know, they're a young team there. Give them a couple years. I think they'll be solid.
Their farm
Oh,
system
yeah,
is
I
developing
agree.
very
It is.
well and very quickly.
Nick
so.
Senzel is going to be a stud. He might even make the team out of camp.
Yeah.
So that would be exciting to see.
Nick Senzel and Hunter Green are the next other cornerstones for the Cincinnati Reds.
I want to see the Japanese guy that went to the Angels. What's his name?
Otani.
Yeah, I want to see
Shinhei
him
Ohtani.
play right field like all game and come and throw like 98 on the outer black in close games.
That's how they hyped him as
Yeah.
the next big thing.
The next Babe Ruth, apparently.
And with MLB free agency, Yu Darvish signed a big deal with the Cubs, obviously.
Yeah, it was
What is it, 4 years,
4 years.
$126 million?
Yes.
This has been a historically slow MLB free agency, hasn't it?
Yeah.
This
nobody's-
one deal and
no
nobody
big
else.
names. Yeah.
It does always seem like, though, I think that the reason why we're seeing this is because in recent years, we really are seeing these teams go out there, crazy money, crazy term for players who, they're solid players, but that's about it. B.J. Upton,
Mhm.
guys like that. Even
Very
Justin
overlooked,
Upton.
yeah.
Then again, there are guys like Scooter Jeanette who were picked up on
Right.
opening day and they end up playing pretty solid during
Yeah.
the season.
Yeah, the Brewers could have had a really nice team last year if they kept Scooter. Their infield would have been phenomenal.
I agree, yeah.
All right.
He's a
Speaking
fun
of big
player.
contracts, what's his face? Just got the $138 million.
Jimmy Garoppolo,
Jimmy Garoppolo.
the highest paid
Jimmy
quarterback,
The most
highest paid
handsome-
player in the history of the
Right.
NFL.
He's
Wait,
gonna
Jimmy
make
Garoppolo did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He passed up that car.
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford.
Stafford is $27 million. Garoppolo will now make $27.5 million. He gets
Per
the extra
year.
$500,000.
Yeah, just for being
Jesus.
handsome. And that's like the handsome.
He's a
pass.
very good-looking guy. He has the it factor to be the
Mhm.
face of the NFL. He has the face
He,
of the
he
NFL.
mesmerizes defense with his sharp looks and his cunning 5 o'clock shadow, and then he throws the ball over your head.
He can really play. I can
He's
tell
been
you
very
what.
impressive in all
Right.
of his starts. I don't think he's lost a start.
I mean, he's
6-0
only-
with the 49ers, and he was 1-0 before getting hurt the year that Tom Brady was suspended for 4 games.
That's a big gamble to put on a guy who's only won 11 games or 6 games and thrown like 11 touchdowns, give or take.
Yeah, that could go down as
the biggest snub in NFL history if he fails.
Yeah. And then I tell you what, if he succeeds, I still think he's overpaid.
Yeah, no human should be worth $138 million.
I vastly agree. Unless you invent something like George Foreman, or better yet, the George Foreman from Drake and Josh.
Grill.
Well, yeah. But you remember in Drake and Josh many years ago, they made the George Foreman, but then they also put an MP3 player in the grill.
Did they really?
They did. And I've been looking online for it for forever, but I just really can't seem to find it.
I mean, why wouldn't you jam out to some Fergalicious or something? Like while cooking up burgers or steaks,
I totally agree. I couldn't agree more. Honestly, what better thing could there be?
All right, what else is there to talk about in the sports world? Oh, the Cavs are back. LeBron started winning again.
Yeah. Wait.
Just bashed on the
Cavs are not back. The team that LeBron James and now a bunch of other guys play for is back. The Cavs are gone. The Cavs don't exist anymore.
It's now the LeBronians or something.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Isaiah Thomas is just bad for the locker room, from what I'm guessing. I mean, he's about 5'4", give or take, on a good day, and then he was setting bad vibes in the locker room.
Oh, how could we forget college basketball? There are 3 teams in Ohio ranked in the top 10. 2 from Cincinnati, 2 from our backyard, ranked in the top 5.
And Ohio State's 8th.
And Ohio State is ranked number 8. It is going to be a real fun March for everybody in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Every team you like, pretty much, is going to be in the tournament as championship contenders, not just 8-9 seeds.
Mm-hmm.
UC and Xavier and Ohio State are all championship contenders. So for us fans, it'll be a real fun March coming up. One day I'm confident that I'm going to make a perfect bracket.
No.
I may die before that happens.
Isn't there $1 billion thing with Warren Buffett that he said he would give out if someone made a perfect bracket?
Yeah, ESPN did that as well. $1 million for a complete 100% perfect bracket.
Which has never happened.
But it's just, there's so many upsets. Now you have 15-2 upsets. You always have the 12-5 upsets, the 11-6 upsets.
If Duke gets kicked out of the tournament with a 2-15 seed again, I'm not going to
Duke has the history of choking in the tournament. Lehigh, man, come on now.
I couldn't even name you any guys on Lehigh, and they destroyed us.
Yeah. I don't know. Did they have CJ McCollum at that time? I don't believe so.
It was not at that time.
No. That is arguably the biggest upset in tournament history, is the Duke Lehigh. I mean, there's a lot. NC State winning the national championship when they beat Houston, the Akeem Olajuwon-led Houston team.
I don't know, George Mason making the Final Four was pretty big.
Yeah, George Mason. There's so many Cinderella stories every year. Florida Gulf Coast, remember a few years ago?
Dunk City.
Yeah, made it to the Sweet 16, I believe.
Yeah.
What team is it?
That's what makes
Wichita
March
State.
Madness great.
Wichita State
Shockers.
Wichita State used to be a Cinderella seemingly every year. Now they're not a Cinderella anymore because
they're actually good.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're actually a team that people respect. Greg Marshall has done a great job. I'm actually surprised Greg Marshall isn't at a bigger school now. He's done a great job at Wichita State. That's what makes March so great. There's going to be the favorites, but so many times an 8 seed can win the tournament. When UConn played Kentucky, that was an 8-9 matchup. Mm-hmm. When UConn had Kemba Walker and
Kemba with a step back. Yeah. Oh, that was so deadly.
No, not Kemba Walker. I mean Shabazz Napier. When they had Shabazz Napier.
Same player, really.
Yeah. I mean, they were. They did emulate each other a lot, but March Madness should always be fun, and that's what all sports fans look for.
Alrighty. Does that do it for us, boys?
Yeah, just about. Any last notes, Leo? Comments from the peanut gallery?
Yeah, everyone just go out there and stay schwifty.
Stay schwifty, my friend.
And be looking out for our podcast tomorrow discussing the NBA. Me, Ryan, and Noah will be releasing an NBA podcast, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, keep it locked, guys. Take time.